think for me, this whiskey is a 10 on 10.
Wow. That same bottle, which probably I did not try for a very long time, we ended up serving it at one of our first Dram Club tastings.
Hi everyone, Swati and Vinayak from the Dram Club.
Welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the world of whiskey, bringing you closer to some of the finest drams from around the world.
In today's video, we will be reviewing the Glen Grant 18-year-old. And before we get started, please like and subscribe to our channel.
The Glen Grant 18-year-old was launched in 2016 and it has won quite a few awards since then. For 4 years in a row, the 18-year-old was voted the best Scotch whiskey in the world, the best single malt Scotch and single malt Scotch of the year.
The Glen Grant 18-year-old has been bottled at an ABV of 43%. It has been matured in ex-bourbon and remade hogshead casks.
And there's something interesting written about Major Grant on the packaging that I would love to read, Swati. A brilliant inventor, a notoriously charismatic entertainer, and an unconventional world traveler, James the Major Grant inherited the Glen Grant distillery nestled in the rolling hills of Rothes, Speyside, when he was just 25 years old. Infatuated by technology and determined to create the best whiskey in the world, the Major personally designed the Glen Grant's innovative, tall, slender pot stills and unique water cooling purifiers in an unwavering pursuit to achieve his vision of the perfect single malt. In fact, the first Glen Grant that I bought, Swati, was the 18-year-old.
Okay.
And I still remember I was returning from London and I was so tired, I was determined not to spend any time at a duty free looking for which whiskey to buy. And like I was almost walking out and I see this Glen Grant 18-year-old displayed with some awards that it had won back then. And I said, okay, I haven't seen this whiskey before, I haven't tried this whiskey before, so let's buy it. And that same bottle, which probably I did not try for a very long time, we ended up serving it at one of our first Dram Club tasting.
The very initial Dram Club tasting we had served the 18.
So anyways, on that note, shall we
begin the tasting?
Definitely. Generous pour.
Very, very generous.
Golden. Bright golden.
Yeah.
No two ways about it.
Yeah. There's clearly a very heavy influence of the ex-bourbon casks.
Yeah.
Very bright golden.
I'm loving the clear, crisp color on this one.
Yeah.
Let's nose.
I'm getting a lot of candied fruits.
But there is that creaminess, that citrus zest that I'm getting. Green apple, I'm getting some peaches.
Hint of spices, like sweet spices.
But very mild. I mean, the nose is absolutely elegant on this one.
Comes across as a very delicate whiskey on the nose as well.
Let's add a couple of drops of water.
Yeah. Lemon tart kind of a nose in this.
That lemon meringue pie. Now for me, pears and green apples, I'm getting a bit more.
Pronounced, okay.
Let's have a sip.
Yeah. I think there was a word that you used to describe the color, which was crisp.
Yeah.
I think even the palate is very crisp.
Sweet, fruity, quite creamy as well.
Yeah.
Vanilla, then a bit of almond sort of a thing coming through on it.
Okay. I'm getting some apple, pears kind of notes. I'm also getting some floral notes on the palate.
For me, it's more honeydew.
Okay.
And with summers approaching in India, and if you're looking for an elegant, crisp dram that really does not demand much of your senses, I think this 18-year-old could be just exceptional for Indian summers.
It's very subtle.
Yeah.
Very light on the palate.
Yeah.
It still has some complexity. It's
of
not
course.
it's not like a whiskey just because it's light, it doesn't have flavor.
Yeah,
so it packs quite a flavor. I think you want to sip more of this whiskey.
In fact, that fruity character, the light, delicate, fruity character reminds me of those classic Speyside whiskies that you can think of.
Floral, delicate, and still very, very flavorful.
What do you think about the finish on this one?
I think it's, I would say medium to long. Again, sweet, a bit nutty, very mild lingering hints of spice, but in general I think more on the sweeter side. Fruity.
I think for me the finish is, I'm definitely getting those almond notes to it. Again, a bit of vanilla and ripe apples.
So Vinayak, how would you rate this whiskey?
I would give it a 8 on 10 because it's It's a beautiful whiskey. I mean, there are no flaws in it. It's a gorgeous dram, absolutely gorgeous dram.
Okay, I think for me, this whiskey is a 10 on 10.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I think it's delicate, it's still flavorful.
Yeah.
Very appealing, very appetizing, very well priced. I think it just brings out the quintessential Speyside whiskey, the character of Glen Grant in its true form. So I think for me, it's a 10 on 10.
Yeah, I think the Glen Grant 18-year-old is fairly widely available. We know for sure it is available in Bombay, Bangalore, Gurgaon, Chandigarh as well, and in Goa as well.
Yeah, and most of the duty free. So I think it's very easily accessible to everybody.
Yes.
I think it's one of the best 18-year-olds. So that was our review of the Glen Grant 18-year-old. If you've tried this whiskey, let us know in the comments below. What do you think about it?
And for more such reviews, like and subscribe to our channel.